Good morning, Immaculate Conception Catholic School family. Welcome to an incredible Wednesday. No update from Governor Ducey, so we're still waiting. But make sure that you continue to do your work, continue to ask those questions. We have 3.5 weeks left of school, so let's make the most of them. I don't know if you've ever heard the story about there's a gentleman who just plain lazy, and he's lives a life of just wandering around, doesn't necessarily like to stay in one place, doesn't like to work, doesn't like to do much. And one day, he starts to get really hungry. He hasn't eaten all day, so he starts praying, starts asking God and telling God about his problems and asking for some signs and something that'll help him change his life. And as he's doing this, he comes across a fruit orchard. So he thanks God for the sign, and he starts walking towards it, and he realizes there's a sign that says, private property, stay away. So he starts questioning, why this is in front of him, if he doesn't have access to it. And, he decides to climb a tree anyways. The owner comes out with yelling at him, and he has to jump off the tree to get out before he gets caught. And as he jumps, he hurts his ankle really, really bad. He actually breaks his ankle, and he starts swelling immediately, and he starts questioning, what had happened, and I can't believe this happened. Why me, God? He starts feeling sorry for himself. And as he starts feeling sorry for himself, he starts asking God, what am I supposed to do now? And as he asks this question, there comes a fox that has both of its back legs broken. And it's, moving along, dragging its back 2 legs, moving on its front 2 paws. And, it doesn't seem anything to be stopping it. And he looks at it, and all of a sudden he sees a lion approaching the fox with a piece of meat in its mouth. He gets scared and he hides behind a tree. But he starts looking at what's going to happen, thinking the lion's definitely going to eat this little guy. But instead, the lion drops the piece of meat in front of this fox so that the fox can eat, and the lion takes off. So he thanks God for the sign once more, and he goes to the village, and he sits in front of, the center square of the town, hoping that someone will feed him, and notice that he has a limp leg. But 2 days pass and nothing has happened. And he gets really frustrated again. He questions God, why me? Why is this happening to me? And, finally a wise man passes by, and he recognizes him and says, can I talk to you? I have some things that I have some questions on, and maybe you can help me. So the wise man stops by and says, yes. And he shares with him everything that's happened to him, from the orchard tree to breaking his ankle to seeing the lion. And the wise man stops and says, wait a minute. Yeah, you're right. These were all signs from God. But you are reading the signs wrong. He wasn't asking you to be like the fox. He's asking you to be like the lion, for you are very capable of doing that for others. And that's, many times we look at life and we look at what's going on around us, and we always interpret it. We always take everything that fits our agenda, not necessarily what it's truly supposed to teach us. So let's be mindful of that. Let's allow life to guide us, allow God to lead us with the Holy Spirit to what we could actually, or what we should actually be doing, rather than, looking for things that fit into our plan and into our agenda. Have a great day. Buenos días, ¿cómo están? Mire, no hay no nos dijo nada el gobernador, so estamos aquí todavía esperando, ¿verdad? Pero nos quedan 3 semanas y media de escuela. Por favor, ya sigan trabajando y hacer lo máximo de este tiempo. Y si Dios quiere, pues que sus familias estén sanas y salvas. Y si Dios quiere, pronto volvemos con la escuela, ¿verdad? A ver qué pasa. Pero me acordé de una historia de un señor que era flojo, demasiado flojo. Y por fin un día tenía mucha hambre porque no tenía ni dinero ni comida, ¿verdad? y miró una huerta de fruta y dijo, gracias a Dios, aquí está donde me voy a comer, ¿verdad? Y cuando miró un letrero que decía que era propiedad privada, ¿verdad? No le importó, se brincó el cerco y se estaba subiendo en un árbol cuando salió el dueño y con unos gritos, ¿verdad? Con eso lo asustó y se brincó del árbol y cuando cayó que se quiebra el tobillo y sale del huerto con una pata quebrada y ahora comienza a preguntarle a Dios por qué él, que ahora qué voy a hacer, y en eso que está alegando y con Dios le sale una zorra con las dos patitas de atrás quebradas y todavía está caminando, ¿verdad? Y se ve como que todavía está poniendo esfuerzo y está disfrutando la vida. Y de repente ve un león que viene con un pedazo de carne en su boca y le da miedo y se esconde, el señor se esconde atrás de un árbol, pero ve lo que va a pasar y piensa que se va a comer a esta zorra por seguro. Pero a lo contrario, le deja el pedazo de carne, el león, allí a la zorra para que pueda comer. Y entonces el señor dice, gracias Dios mío por enseñarme esta señal, ya sé lo que tengo que hacer para comer. Y va y se sienta donde está toda la gente en el pueblo, con su patita quebrada, ¿verdad? Esperando que alguien venga y le traiga algo de comer. Y eso pasa por 2 días y nada. Entonces se desespera de vuelta y comienza a alegar con Dios. Pues, me dices es una señal y te escuché, ¿y por qué no me has dado de comer? Y entonces pasa un señor, un anciano con mucha sabiduría y lo oye que está alegando. Y se le acerca y le dice, ¿qué pasó? Y ya le cuenta todo lo que pasó en su vida, ¿verdad? Desde el huerto a las señales que le había dado Dios. Y entonces le dice el anciano, estás bien de que Dios te dio una señal, pero la interpretaste mal. El Señor no te está pidiendo, Dios no te está pidiendo que seas como Dios no te está pidiendo que seas como la zorra, te está pidiendo que seas como el león, porque eres capaz de poder ayudar a los demás. Y a veces eso es lo que pasa con nuestra vida, pedimos señales, pero queremos señales que nos ayudan a lo que nosotros queremos hacer, no tanto a lo que deberemos hacer. Así que hay que tener cuidado mientras estamos pasando nuestras vidas, de que no dejemos pasar oportunidades de ayudar a los demás. Que tengan muy buen día.